Welcome back, everyone, to this edition of Try Hard Racing with me, Rollcage TV, where I continue to do the best I can with what I've got, which is not a lot of talent, but a whole lot of discussion on the break about different video games. Forza Motorsports, 2 thumbs up. Forza Horizon, 1.5 thumbs up. The first 3, 2 thumbs up. The fourth one got a little too... I mean, I didn't mind the Lego and the Hot Wheels stuff so much, but when they started locking content until you were able to drift 3 stars, then that turned me off. What else are we talking about? Need for Speed Shift. Excellent game. Better than you... Best Need for Speed title, I think, as far as sim-like. And Trackmania is insanely hard. We all agree on that. So, there you go. If you disagree, put a comment in the YouTube comments. And if you want to have a discussion like this, you can always join me on Twitch, twitch.tv/rollcage_TV, youtube.com/@rollcagetv. Links in the usual places. Anyway, let's keep going. I am doing the grid challenge races. And I tried this once and I did not accomplish it. And in consultation with my racing friends, I think the decision I've made is I will try it at this skill level twice. If I don't think I can win it, I'll turn the difficulty level down 1 notch and give it another couple tries. And if I still don't think I can do it, I'll turn it down all the way. But I think I probably can do it. You know, with 2 tries of the lesser difficulty level, I think I can do it for sure. But anyway, so let's redo the race. Yeah, Trackmania is insanely hard. It starts off pretty easy. You know, the certain initial races are like, oh, I can get, you know, what is it? Bronze, silver, gold, I think. You know, but then you get to the point where you need so many gold medals, and getting gold becomes so difficult that you just can't progress anymore in the career. And that's what I don't like. I don't like when games block you out of content that you paid for because they're too difficult. Especially racing games. There's no reason you can't just turn down the difficulty of a racing game. I mean, it's just the clock. I can slow down a clock, right? In fact, half the clocks in my house run slow. All right, let's start the race. I think I can win this at this difficulty level. I got off to a bad start. I was not familiar with the course. There's one very tricky area where I lost lots of position. And I do not know where that tricky area is still. I know it had something with tires. I don't even know where this is supposed to be. One thing about Need for Speed Shift is it had a mixture of real courses and abstract courses. You know, fantasy courses, street courses. Like they had New York, or they had London. I loved London. I love the London racetrack. There it is. That's the one. This is like a turn in Australia in real life. I don't think we're in Australia. There's this one area on the Australian Grand Prix that I think it's Australia. No, 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 no. Don't slide out. Oh, man. Nobody hit me, I don't think. Nope, nobody hit me. Nobody's behind me. That was just poor driving on my part. He says I'm keeping up. I can never hear what he says. Get a better microphone, dude. I have the engineered voice turned up all the way, but I can never tell what he's saying. One thing that I do like about this game is you can, and Forza Motorsport's latest Forza Motorsport, not the latest, I guess, Forza Motorsport 7 have the same kind of thing. You can increase the length of the career mode races, so I could increase this to like double the size, twice as many laps, or up to 5 times as many laps, which I was tempted to do, except that it makes for terrible, it would probably make for bad YouTube content, because if I made it at like 5 times the length, one YouTube video would be the entire 45 minutes, or one race would take the entire 45 to 50 minutes of between 45 and an hour YouTube video. And because I'd be in the middle of the race, I couldn't respond to Twitch chat either, because I can't really see Twitch chat while I'm driving. It's down at my side. But also, the thing that stopped me from doing that is that they not every race type does that. Like elimination races, they don't adjust the time for the elimination, so that in an elimination race you can't, if it's normally five laps, and if you do it times 5, it's going to be 25 laps. Well, if it's an elimination race, it's still only like 3 laps, or whatever elimination race is. You cannot lengthen certain race types. So it's just the circuit race types you can lengthen, and so it would be kind of imbalanced in that way. I would prefer playing this on longer races, because I think one thing about this game is the races, I think, are too short. The career races are too short by default. I do not seem to be catching up to the pack in front of me, and there's that place. At least I can cheat. No marshal has stopped me from cutting that corner, so. I think part of it may be that I'm running, I'm using rental cars, which can't be upgraded, and I have a feeling that the cars I'm racing against are upgraded. He said something about pushing it. I hate it when the guy, during Rally 2, the rallycross races, I've talked about this a lot. The spotter you have in Dirt Rally 2, all he says is, try to catch up to the guy in front of you. I mean, he says other things too that are equally lame, but I hate it when he says, try to catch up to the guy in front of you. Yeah, no kidding. That's what it's called, a race. It's trying to catch up to the guy in front of you. That's such useful advice, dude. Thanks. Thank you for telling me I should try to catch up to the guy in front of you. It's like saying, try to go faster. Yeah, right. Thanks. Yeah, either I don't have the skill or I just do not have the car to win these challenge races at this difficulty level. And I think it's probably more the latter, or the former, whichever I said. I think it's more not having the car. Because I don't have the I do not have the I don't have the vehicle to overcome the fact that I don't have the car. Because even though I can get past the first few cars, even on straightaways, I'm not catching the guy in front of me. And if I can't catch the guy in front of me with my, you know, button all the way down, my finger to the floor, as it were. Would it be to the sky? My finger is up. My finger to the controller. Then, yeah, I don't think I can win it at that difficulty level. So I think what I might do is simply, I'm calling audible here. I think what I'm going to do is, if there's any car that I'm forced to do as a rental, which is all of these challenge races, I think I'm just going to turn the difficulty down for these challenge races, because I don't want these challenge races to take forever. I want to keep moving on. I've already tried this twice, and though I could beat the cars, you know, though I could get into the middle of the pack, I couldn't get ahead of the middle of the pack. It wasn't as ridiculous as the open wheel cars that were constantly hitting me, but so sadly, I'm going to turn this down to medium. I'll turn it back up to hard for vehicles in my garage that I can't upgrade, but for vehicles that are rentals, I will be playing on medium, which is probably going to be all of these grid challenges, at least all of them for rookie, because I don't even have access to these cars yet. Until I do some races in the semi-pro, I don't even have access to upgrade these cars. I do not remember. I did not turn down the difficulty level for the first couple of these races, though. In the challenge levels. I don't remember how many tries it took me, but I did not turn down the difficulty level for them. It could be that I'm just having a bad day, but I don't think so. I feel, I feel, you know, pretty, warmed up. And I chose the difficulty level I chose, not because it was hard. It's actually the middle difficulty level. I chose the difficulty level I chose because it was a difficulty level that I could not be guaranteed of winning, but would generally finish near the front. And win more races than I didn't win, but not by an embarrassingly long distance. So I want to win, not just to boost my fragile ego, but I want to win because it makes, you know, it makes a better show if I win. I'm the hero of this adventure, right? Yeah, and I'm already in 3rd place, so you can see what a big difference just that one difficulty level setting makes. But then when I tried it on a higher difficulty level, and although I could pass some cars on the I don't remember what the beyond hard is. One is like extreme, and the other is like I don't know what it is. Oh, he's gonna get turbo boost because he's a my nemesis. Yep, he hit me. He's not gonna just be more aggressive. Also, his car somehow gets faster. But on the next highest difficulty level, whatever it is, they call it above high hard. They get more and more aggressive as you step up the difficulty level, and they are so aggressive that it was like the open wheel races I did in the last earlier in the stream, the last couple of YouTube episodes, where they would just hit me right out of the gate. And I think you're supposed, they expect you to play with flashbacks, which is definitely an arcade concept. Oh, I wrecked, so I'm just going to take back that wreck. And I really have nothing but disdain for flashbacks, so. Is this the same course? It's got a similar turn to it. Anyway. Yeah, you see that my nemesis, I'm not losing him if you look on the map. I'm losing everyone else, but my nemesis is pretty much staying with me. This is just too easy though, I think. I don't know, I have a feeling that it's the upgrade thing, because this is about what it's like when we're matched in upgrade, and if I have to drive with a lower level of upgrade than the cars in front of me, or they are than cars in front of me. If I have to drive with a lower level upgrade than the opponent's cars, then I can't catch them. I'm definitely slower at the hard difficulty level. And at the next highest difficulty level, they are more aggressive, and so you can't get through a race without them hitting you, and then they're impossible to catch up to at that point. They're just too fast. At least impossible for me to catch up to. Some people I'm sure can do it, but I think more often than not they can only do it you know, perhaps using flashbacks, I don't know. Or they're just, you know, a lot better. Maybe they can turn better than the you know, the competition's faster than them, but you know, they can make their turns a lot sharper and tighter, and so. But yeah, I cannot beat AI cars on turns if they're faster than me on straightaways. Oh, stop it. I'm so zoned in, I'm not even looking at the map. And I cannot count on the racing line to tell me anything because it's not calibrated for hypercars. These are like hyper hybrid cars or something like that. I don't know what they are, but they are. No, they're not hybrids. What kind of cars are these? I think they're like hypercars. They're fast cars, is what I'm saying. And I can't count on the color of the racing line to tell me when to brake, because I wouldn't have to brake if it was. I think that's just built into the course itself. It's not based on your speed, which would seem ridiculous, but it would be a cheap and easy way of programming it. Just build it into the course. And they spent so much money on actors in this game that I'm not surprised if the quality of, spent more money on actors than they did on programmers. Ah! I mean, it does go down as I slow down, but when you're going into a turn, there's a lot of turns that say that it's all green, and it's not all green. You have to slow down. All right, I can finally read chat. Get caught up here. Yo, cultured light striking. I'll just call you cultured. Welcome, brother or sister. I appreciate your watching. Yo, back. I can't respond to chat right away because I don't have it on I don't have it in front of me. My chat is on a tablet down at my side, so I don't see it while I'm racing. So I apologize if it takes me a while to get back. I check the chat in between races. All right, met that objective. Now the question is, I think I'm going to adjust the rule of thumb, and I will try it on the higher difficulty level. These challenges I will try on the higher difficulty level for one race, just one race, and because they seem like their cars are more upgraded than mine, but I still might be able to beat them on a higher difficulty level. But yeah, let's I think I can change the options before I get started. So I'll give it one try at the hard difficulty level. If I cannot achieve that, then I will turn the difficulty level down. I was gonna give it 2 tries, but their cars seem to be considerably faster than mine. And where am I starting in this? This is an elimination race. They put me at the end. 15th, okay, at least I'm in the middle. I've got a chance. No, I don't want to quit. And they do let me change the options. So let's go back to the hard difficulty level. Restart race. At least they don't have to reload the entire thing. All right. Okay, one shot on the hard difficulty level. Otherwise, I turn it down to medium. No, not gonna quit. Oh, I'm trying to read this thing. No, it's start race. There, select.
We'll get back to that shortly, as it is about to get underway.
All right, let's go. Give it one shot. Yeah, it's an elimination race, so it's a challenge. Elimination races are a challenge even when my vehicle is upgraded. Even when I'm using my own vehicle and it's upgraded, not a rental. Because you often don't have a lot of time to get high enough in the pack before the eliminations start. And with these grid challenges, you have to finish in first. So you have to finish in first with a non-upgraded rental car when their cars are all at least level 1 upgraded, it appears to be, because I'm not catching them on the straightaways. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why you stop so hard? I'm only been adjusting the difficulty level on these challenge races just because I am driving rental cars. I'm forced to drive a rental car that's unupgraded. On the normal career races, I can keep my car upgraded to be competitive with the rest of them, and then I can keep it on the hard difficulty level. But I'll give it one shot, because I know I won one race with the non-upgraded car. And I do seem to be doing okay here. I mean, these are the only 3 cars in front of me, so... Oh, look at that move. Oh yeah, I'm staying with the hard difficulty level here. Oh, no! Get off! Get out of the way! Somebody's gonna pass us both. Was that my teammate? That was probably my teammate. Okay, this is... I did turn the difficulty level up, right? I gotta check that. Make sure I did. Because this seems way easy now. When we get to a straightaway, I'll check it. It's not exactly a straightaway, but... Yep, it's hard. Okay. Well, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I didn't just suddenly get good. This is an easier car to handle than the first couple I played this today. Yeah, so I don't know. I'll have to go back to the, we'll see. I would like to set a general rule so that I'm not just winging it every time. But I also don't want to sit here and run the same race 4 different times. So, if I think there's no chance of me winning after one race, then it makes sense for me to lower the difficulty. But regardless, I have to lower the difficulty after 2 races. I'll lower the difficulty regardless if I can't achieve the race goal. And it doesn't have to be win, but I do have to achieve the race objective, which is actually to win. Yeah, that was my teammate that kept ramming me. Yay, event objective complete. Okay. Yes. My teammate in green, my rival, and it didn't show the if I hit anybody, it didn't show the nemesis, which is what they call it. All right, next race. Challenges. This is racing trucks, and it's an elimination. Okay, racing trucks. And it is in the trucks class, racing trucks, and it's an elimination. So, we will come here and edit this. Pick elimination. Pick trucks, racing trucks. It was racing trucks, right? Racing trucks. Okay. Yes, and that's the one. It is the DMG Colossus. Okay. And let's see if I can upgrade that. I'm guessing not. It looks like it's this one here. No. I have to finish in a Pro Electric Finale. See, if I went through the story mode, I would have these vehicles, which I'm handicapping myself by not going through the story mode. But the story mode is just so awful. I know I've driven this in story mode when I went through it, but then I reset all my stats for this career mode run through. All right, so I cannot do anything about that. Cannot upgrade it. Look at the sponsors. Let's look for something in trucks. Oops, I'm looking in the wrong place. Two-year endurance, Bentley Speed 8. I'm not... miles driven in truck vehicles. Okay. Yes. Jumps hit in career events. Well, that's not going to happen, but at least I can get some miles in, hopefully. Okay. Over to... Actually, I'm going to... I have the money now to improve this stuff, even though the sponsors aren't giving me anything. And teammate development. I cut his pay as far as I can cut it. Do I want to give him Nemesis Protector? Or is this like, is he going to end up beating me? Potentially, if my Nemesis is in front of me, he'll pass me up in order to block my Nemesis. Nah, it's not worth it. If there was a option for the teammate development to say, don't ever try to pass me, or let me go by. Enable the ability to issue the hold command, which would be good. Maybe. And then this loyalty upgrade, commands are quicker to develop and have a... Let's take a chance on this. Okay. And then these are both 11,000. Yeah, let's upgrade. Since don't care about upgrading the cars because I have no money. I would otherwise spend money upgrading the cars. Okay, I guess I'll get these all the way improved up. I'll reduce your money, which I've already done, and now I'm going to help you improve your skills so that you become more valuable. At the same time, I reduce your money. That's how it's supposed to work. Your teammate will move over for you when you approach them. What? What? Oh, had I seen that, I wouldn't have done this one. Oh, no. Well, this one I'm definitely upgrading then. Oh, why didn't I see that? I just thought it would be 15% increase of carrying out my commands. Okay, well, now I know I got money to, what I have money to spend on. Oh, that's gonna be so nice. He stays out of my way. I wanna win. Okay. And then once he lets me pass, I can say hold, and he'll actually, you know, I don't have to worry about my teammate ever beating me again. Sweet. Okay. All right. Go to the challenges. I won that one at the hard difficulty. I'll try this one at the hard difficulty. At least once. It's an elimination race. At least once. If it looks like I can possibly still do it, but I just got kind of unlucky, I'll do it twice. But then after that, I'll lower the difficulty to make sure I spend no more than 3 attempts. Verify that I am in the hard difficulty, yes. All right. These, I know, are fairly difficult to control, these vehicles. They started me in 10th, so I should be okay and not get a quick elimination. The elimination races are difficult just because if they start you near the back of the pack, you might start you might get eliminated before you even have a chance to get out of that back pack that gets eliminated right away. But yeah, now see, I'm very glad I didn't decide to automatically turn the difficulty down, because now, if anything, the difficulty was too high. Oh, I didn't check to see if I could have upgraded this truck. Oh well, I'm not going to need to. Or did I check to see? I don't remember. Now suddenly these people are like so slow, it's so inconsistent. I'm running up their back end on the guy that's in first place. And with the other racing class, some of the other classes, like the Formula X cars, I wasn't coming close to catching them on the straightaway. Wow. So that's kind of a issue. Oh, poor guy. See, this is why I keep cutting his pay, because he keeps crashing. So it was just those two classes where they were pulling ahead of me on the straightaways. And then these next two, they're embarrassingly uncompetitive, even though I'm driving an unupgraded vehicle. And you can see it's not that I'm driving that much better. I'm trying to compare based on, okay, if I get them on a straightaway, am I passing them, or am I catching them, or am I staying with them, or am I passing them? And here, I'm clearly was driving up the back end of that truck that was in first place. I was clearly passing him. Clearly faster than him. Whereas, on those other two classes where I had to turn down the hypercar, I think it was a hypercar, it looked like a hypercar, and the Formula X, I couldn't catch them on a straightaway. I couldn't keep up with them on a straightaway. So if you're looking to the game, you're trying to wonder, should I buy it or not, I guess that's something to look out for. Certain car classes, it seems that the AI is just inherently faster. The AI vehicles are faster. The AI driver is faster. Which you would think, how would you set that? Wouldn't you just have it set to be like, okay, they drive it 100%, no matter what the vehicle class is, they give the vehicle on the hard class 100% of its capable speed, whereas they give it a little extra speed on the higher difficulty levels and a little bit lower speed on the lower difficulty levels, right? You would think that's how that would work. And so, you know, if they just, there should not be any inconsistency then. If you're doing a drag race, which on a long straightaway would be equivalent, if you're doing a drag race, you should be able to tell if it's caught up to your vehicle or... Yeah, I don't know why it's inconsistent. I can't understand from a programming standpoint why it'd be inconsistent. Unless their specs for the vehicle are off, but then you would think the specs for the vehicle would be off when you drive it as well. I don't understand. I've never programmed a video game, so even though I spent my career as a programmer, I never programmed a video game. Well, actually, that's not true. I have programmed some casual games, but never a serious game like this. I've programmed I've invented card games and dice games that I've programmed, and I have lots of other board games and things that I've invented throughout the years. If you know someone that's a programmer, I'll have to go on Fiverr or something. Wouldn't mind hiring someone to create a mobile version of a couple of my games, especially my card game. I've gotten a lot of positive feedback about it. All right. And you know, I don't have that much longer to be in this world, so I'm an old man. If I'm going to leave any legacy, I don't have any kids. If I'm going to leave a legacy behind, that legacy is going to have to be something something more impressive than these YouTube videos. If the only legacy I leave behind are my YouTube videos, I think I'm going to have a pretty poor legacy, which, you know, is okay. I'll be dead. What do I care? Legacies are overrated. All right, I finished that. And continue. No, I'm not going to view the replay, although I could. I don't have time to do another race. But let's see if I got enough money to cut my teammates' pay some more. Or yes, your teammate will move over. Yes, baby, please do. Thank you. You're such a great guy. And it doesn't say there's a percentage chance of this. It's just he will move over. So your teammate will improve their holding ability in corners by 10%. Will issue the hold command to your teammate. Push command to your teammate. Doesn't say in corners. Push harder. Is holding not just... No, this is nudge, block. Holding is in corners only? Well, I suppose you couldn't hold back the competition on a straightaway so much. Huh. Interesting. Okay, well this is the last upgrade I need to make then, because I've got all the other upgrades in the other category, and none of the rest of these are worth it, so... I don't think... Yeah, I have fully fleshed out everything else. I don't need this. I guess I could put money in here eventually, just if I need to put money in something. But my racecraft is already 83. My levels, that just increases your level. My level's already 83. So it's, once I get that last teammate thing, then it's just saving up for to buy vehicles. So that'll be nice. All right, folks, if you're watching on Twitch, stick around for a minute. I will look to see if there is someone to raid. If you are... Oh, I did get 6 miles in trucks. Okay. If you're sticking around, I'll look to see if there's someone... If you're on Twitch, stick around. I'll look to see if there's someone to raid. If you're watching on YouTube, that's going to be it for this YouTube episode. The next YouTube episode of Grid Legends will be the next weekend evening at 6 p.m. U.S. Central Time, which is midnight UK time. And as someone once asked me, that is, what time is that? That's, wait, 6 p.m. USA, yeah, that's, noon. Really? Midnight? Noon? Yeah, that's noon in New Zealand. Something like that. 1,200 hours. Anyway, so yes, if you're watching on YouTube, thanks for watching. Next episode, youtube.com/@RollCageTV. Lots of other content there. SnowRunner, other games, Grid Legends, or not Mud Runner, SnowRunner. what am I thinking of? Gravels out there. All kinds of other content out there. Dirt Rally. So, yes. Watch some of the other content. I got playlists of everything. If you're watching on Twitch, again, stick around. I'll look to see if there's someone to raid. Either way, I hope you all have a great night, great afternoon, great evening, great morning, great whatever until I see you again. And wherever you end up going, on the road or in life, be sure to enjoy the drive. All right, YouTube, I'm out of here. Twitch, stick around. Bye-bye.